We are less than 2 weeks out until the third hour of today's live remote right here in Tulsa. Yes. We are so thrilled. And to give us a preview is today weatherman and third hour of today co-host, the legendary Al Roker, joining us from New York City. Good morning, Al. We are so happy that you are joining us.
Well, ladies, it is good to see you, and I can't wait to see you in person because I know you're going to be joining us down on Guthrie Green when we're live, the third hour of today live. We are so excited about this remote and to be able to bring all of our viewers the fun and excitement of what goes on in Tulsa.
Al, I know you're going to have a blast. I've got to ask, is this your first time visiting Tulsa?
No, I was just thinking about that. It was a number of years ago. It was during a Roker-thon where we did 50 weather forecasts across all 50 states, and we stopped in Tulsa during that trip. So it was pretty exciting. But I think it was late at night, so I didn't really get a chance to spend a lot of time there. So I'm looking forward to it this time when actually it's daylight out and we can experience everything that Tulsa has to offer. It'll be me, Chanel, and Dylan, just seeing the sights and getting a taste of Tulsa.
We're so excited, Al. And here's the deal. I'm joined with two female meteorologists who have been giving us just stellar forecasts for the upcoming weeks in Oklahoma, and specifically Tulsa. Annie, how's it looking? What do you think?
Hopefully this weather continues, Al. I mean, as you know, we could see anything change at any given moment. Might see a cold front come through. We're hoping maybe once you guys leave, but that's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited. One of my favorite, I don't think it's a secret, I love grilling and barbecue. And one of my most favored possessions is a Hasty Bake charcoal grill. In fact, I have one here in the city, and I have one at our house up in upstate New York. I was introduced to them probably 30 years ago by Tom Brokaw. And Hasty Bake not only makes one of the best grills ever, but they have a fantastic barbecue rub as well. So can't wait to see where they actually make my beloved Hasty Bake grills.
Yum. Hey, don't tempt me. I'm from Kansas City, Al, so I am queen of barbecue. I love a good barbecue. We smoke meats on the weekend with my husband. So, hey, after the Today Show, come on over to our house and we'll put a slab of ribs on the smoker for you.
Sounds good. I like it.
All right, Al, we are just under 2 weeks from the third hour of today live remote. Can you tell us a little bit about what the team is working on for the live show?
Well, we're going to be visiting. Obviously, we're going to ride along the iconic Route 66. We're so excited about that. Of course, a lot of folks know there, especially know about Black Wall Street there in Tulsa, and talk about how the tributes have been made for that. And we're going to also find out a little bit about line dancing. So plus Tulsa's own Hanson will be performing.
Yes! Hey, you broke the news, Al. We were waiting to see who that legendary performer would be, and there's no better pick.
Here we go.
Yeah, can I get a good bop from you, Al?
Bop,
is that okay?
baby.
Yeah.
Bop. Oh, we've been bopping all day since we found out about that.
Oh, I love it.
That's great.
All right, Al, I know you mentioned a couple of things that, we can expect for the show. Will you, Chanel, who happen to work in Tulsa, and Dylan, get to do any other type of exploring while you're in the city?
Well, we're like I said, we're going to be looking at food. We're going to be looking at some of the culture, and I just, I think, and maybe get some outfits. I think we need some Tulsa, cowboy wear, some Western wear, So
yeah, I like that.
And we're just so thrilled. Our friends at Visit Tulsa making this all possible. So, and of course, right now there's that. There's this what's that show? Tulsa King and The Lowdown with Ethan Hawke. Tulsa's right in the middle of stuff right now.
You guys are coming at the perfect time. Seriously, I love being at the heart of it and the conversations happening across media. Like you mentioned, both those shows.
Yeah.
Al, this city, it's going to take you by surprise. Seriously, there's a lot that I love about it. I just moved here in April, and it has just become a home so fast to me. So I know that it's going to be so special. Eva, was there anything that you wanted to ask Al?
Specifically, I mean, when we come at least on weekends. During the weekdays, we are Monday through Friday most of the time here. You're the one that tosses to us as well. I mean, meteorology in general, very, very important. You know, you've been doing this for quite some time. Is there something, the importance, at least talking about the importance of women in STEM?
Well, you know, in fact, it's funny you bring that up because I've got a series on PBS Kids called Weather Hunters, and it's all about a family. The dad is a TV meteorologist who just happens to be a very handsome bald black guy, and his wife is a news producer, and he's got 3 kids, and their middle girl Lily, who's 8 years old, is a budding meteorologist, and we talk about the importance of STEM and science and being able to, you know, perform critical thinking. And so I think right now we are at a point where we know that this is important and to give our kids those critical thinking skills and weather is that gateway into it because you know, anybody who has an elementary school age child will tell you weather is probably the most important topic they talk about. So they love weather. And so I think weather is a great way into STEM and that critical thinking that's so important for our children going forward.
I love that. Absolutely. Thank you.
I know you had a question about a famous phrase that Mr. Roker always has.
When you toss it out, you say, let's take a look at what's happening in your neck of the woods. How did you come up with that?
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. When I first started filling in for Willard, I would say, you know, here's what's going on. And finally, the director came to me and says, you have to say the same thing each morning so that the stations know when to cut away. And my mother's dad, my grandpa, Pop Smith, when I'd see him, he goes, so, grandson, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Oh. And so that's kind of an homage to my grandpa.
That's great.
Al, I know that you are a dad. I feel so blessed to work with other moms alongside of me every single morning. I'm expecting twins. Al, if you have any advice for working in broadcast journalism, what would that be for parents?
You know, look, I think you've got to give yourself some grace. You're going to, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, you're going to screw up. There are going to be times where, you know, yeah, could you have done it this way or done maybe this a little bit better? Sure. But at the end of the day, you love your kids. You do the best you can for them, as your parents did, and just know that they're fairly resilient. And as long as you're leading with love, they're going to be all right.
I like that, leading with love. Al, this has been a pleasure for you to join us. An honor for someone who's watched you since I couldn't even tell you, 2 years old. Al, this is a dream. And we cannot wait to see you in person at Guthrie Green. Invite us up on stage. Listen, we're ready to hang out with you guys.
We'll be there, Al.
Come on, we want to be there.
You guys are going to be part of our broadcast. We cannot wait to see you. We're looking forward to it and looking forward to meeting the folks in Tulsa. Come on down, Guthrie Green. It's going to be a party.
We are all a family, an NBC family. We appreciate your time, Al. Have a wonderful day.
You too, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.